Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Kegel time! So we're all about random exercises because sometimes you just have to do it. It's not necessarily in a gym. Favorite exercise, the most important exercise is your Kegels. You got to get that pelvic floor right for the future. So, what's
I
your
just
Kegel
did
face?
10 to 12. I can't remember because I stopped counting.
They're enjoyable.
What's your Kegel face?
Kegel face. Show us your Kegel face. DM us your Kegel face. Hashtag Kegel face. And when we say Kegel time, you do your Kegels.
You better do your
Yes.
Kegels. I don't care if you're walking on a treadmill. You better.
Nope. And no one in the world knows you're doing them. So
Nobody.
there's no excuse.
No Kegel excuse.
Not
ever
at all.
matter.
And their Kegels are a little different with my weight loss. I feel like
Yeah.
I have a little more control
Yeah.
down there.
You can feel. Like I think a lip just moved. That's how crazy that one just was.
I'm reaching for it, but I'm gonna let it go. But no, everything when you're over 300 pounds down, everything feels a little different. And I don't know. We need to get into this. Let these people know.
What's 300 pounds down? Okay, so over 300 pounds down. Y'all keep seeing us post that. We keep talking about it. We've been talking about it the whole first part of this podcast. Over 300 pounds down. What does that mean?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Where did it start?
between the two of us. All right, and I'll just jump out the gate because that's my motto. My personal motto for 2020 is jumping out the gate. Okay, I'm not holding nothing back. All I know is my 300-pound journey started back in 2013. I personally am not 300 pounds down, but at my height, yes, I weighed 400 pounds, and I've lost about 180 pounds. Honestly, it's probably over that at this point since I hooked up with Ted.
Yeah.
But I also am not a fan of the scale. And I'm going to tell you why. And you're going to learn a lot of little anecdotes throughout this podcast journey about why my mentality is a certain type of way, as opposed to maybe why Alex's is the way hers is, or even yours may be the way that yours is. So for me, I have like a no excuses mindset when it comes to working out, in the sense of, if you give me a task, I'm just going to do it. I'm not going to complain about it. I might not want to do it, but I'm not going to sit there and be like, oh, we got to do 20 more burpees. I'm going to be like, bruh, come on, let's do these 20 burpees so I can be done with this.
Yeah.
But the mentality that I have and that I gained while I was spending my time on extreme weight loss, the tools that I gained to keep myself motivated and connected to this journey, because what I did realize was when the cameras went off, when the lights weren't shining anymore, when nobody was paying attention to who Brandy Elizabeth Mallory is and what she's doing, it will still matter.
Yes.
It will matter to me what I'm doing, because I have had to work weight off that I put back on when I came home.
Yeah.
Because I got comfortable. I felt like, oh girl, you know what to do. It's okay.
Yes.
And then when the reality of you got to get that ass back in the gym and get that mind back right to where it was when you were originally starting your journey, like,
and especially the way you did it,
still hard
in another environment, and then having to come back
Yeah.
into your comfort zone.
Yeah.
That probably would be like a shock, fish out of water type of thing. Like,
and that's exactly what it felt like. It's exactly what it felt like. And I tell women like you all the time, when I get to link up and connect, I'm like, I have so much more respect for somebody who literally just said, I'm tired.
Yeah.
I don't need no TV show. I'm going to figure this out right now. I'm not going to wait for anything else. Because that takes a different level of commitment. I tell people all the time, I signed a contract to lose weight.
Yeah.
I had to produce these numbers for somebody else.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Though I was doing the journey for me and I wanted to lose the weight for my own health, it was still me producing, like low-key clocking in for somebody else every day.
Yeah.
So when the journey ended, it turned into what you about to do for yourself. Because there's nobody here
to wake you up in the morning.
To be like, hey sis, 7:30 wake up time. Make sure you in the van at 8 so we can hit this workout. I'm gonna go over here and buy these groceries for you, so I make sure you got some good food in here to eat. Like, it's all on you. And the best thing that I probably learned was personal integrity. So I know that over this span of time, I'm down 180 pounds. And
that deserves
right, let's take a deep pause.
Y'all can make your ass clap.
I'm gonna do it. That's my ass clapping. You hear that? I'm just saying, okay? I got that Lizzo clap. Y'all seen her bouncing that? I can't even. She was trying to get down there with the Megan
Hey, Lizzo, come through. What up?
Right. West Side.
Yeah, y'all tag Lizzo. Hit Lizzo up. Tell her we want her two dope girls in the gym.
Yes. So as my one half of Two Dope Girls in the Gym, y'all make sure y'all follow me at Brandy Mallory. If you're not following me already, I do a plethora of things on my page. Weight loss is not all that I am, but I know it's my purpose on this earth to continue to share the message of extreme weight loss and what it is, what it looks like. Like, I genuinely believe the reason God put me on this earth is to overcome what I overcame and to take what I learned and share it with other people.
Yes.
And so I was super excited to team up with Alex, and I actually met her. She reached out to me when I finished my journey, looking for like tools, but I didn't really know how to share then. I just was like, I mean, I did this when I would talk to people. So I think it's really cool that she started her own journey and we linked back up later. So I'm gonna let her talk to y'all about how she got her journey started, and then we're gonna tie that thing together. We're gonna
amalgamate, a word I just learned for 2-3 days ago.
Yes.
And I said it in my head. I don't have enough confidence to say it out loud. Wait, I just did.
Yeah, you did.
Amalgamate.
Yes.
But no, definitely. I've lost about 120 pounds.
Yes.
So yeah. Thank you. Thank you. It was hard. Straight up,
Right,
it was hard.
straight up.
But no, I was. I've always just been a bigger girl. On real shit. I'm just always been bigger.
Same.
2 kids, a husband, staying at home, housewife type of situation. That thing got out of control.
They say that is the life.
Yes, it is.
Being at home, but they also say that is the downfall.
Yes, it is. And
the body downfall.
Yeah. And 2014 was really just a fucked up year, for a better way to put it. Lost my mom, lost grandmother figures in my life. My sisters were in like really bad accidents. Just a lot of fucked up shit. And it I just put on weight. I'm an emotional eater, which I ended up identifying later in my journey. But that put some weight on me. And was actually watching the Super Bowl, and they were reading the weights of the linebackers, and I weighed more than all of them.
Wow.
I weighed more than all of the linebackers, and that was like a bitch.
Yeah.
Bitch.
You're a linebacker.
Yeah. No, I'm too big to be a linebacker. Like, you gotta lose weight, linebacker. Like, what the fuck? Like, that just
Not
wasn't
funny.
Yeah, not funny. And I just thought about it. I've never really shared my story. I'm kind of private. It's weird, but I kind of am. But I just thought about it. I've never really shared my story like that. But once I realized that, and I realized too, all I wanted to do was sleep. I was tired. My knees hurt, shit like that. So I got up, got out, and got something. I went and got a membership to LA Fitness. I hit up a makeup artist I know, actually. She had just lost a bunch of weight, and I hit up her trainer. He sent me over a outline of a plan, and I just got to it. I found ways to motivate myself. I found ways to just keep it going, and it wasn't easy, but I was working a corporate job by then, so that's just sedentary. You're sitting down all day. But I was lucky enough to have a group of friends who, although they weren't on the journey, they made sure I stayed straight. I don't even think they realized it, but once I told them this is what I'm doing, and I proved to them, yeah, we can go out to eat, but I'm bringing my salad. I'm eating before, I'm getting water. Without them realizing, they were checking up on me, like, hey, you drink your water, you do your squats, things like that. And that's a blessing. So shout out Demi, shout out Benita, Drea, y'all.
Yes.
PMG.
Having good friends is super important.
It is
especially
a support system.
That's what it is. Yes.
Yeah.
Especially when you're doing something like extreme weight loss.
Yeah. So I mean,
this ain't your girl group trying to lose 5 to 10 pounds.
No.
I have to continue to stress there's a huge difference in the weight loss journey and an extreme weight loss.
It is.
Yeah.
And I had to identify that I wasn't tackling the physical. The physical was a side effect of me tackling the mental and the emotional. The physical, the weight loss was put on because of those things. For me personally, this might not be your story, but for me that was. And then the weight loss, once I changed those habits I'd created with that, the weight loss became easy. It became something I wanted to do. I wanted to go to the gym. I was parking in the back of the parking lot. You know what I'm saying? I was doing squats when I go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
So you just got to find your way, your lane, and make it work for you, because there is no
Your cheat code.
Yeah, your cheat code.
Yeah.
Your cheat code.
Because there's no one way.
No,
there's
not
no
at all.
one way. There's no one answer. Everybody is different. Our bodies are different. Our likes and dislikes are so vastly different.
Yes.
And I think it's crazy. Like once you get into it, the things that you find out there. Like they make these shoes that are. I don't know if you've ever heard of the Kegel Club. Have you ever heard of the Kegel Club?
I haven't.
We should definitely. Anyway, we'll probably venture over there. But I've taken a class before. And for me, my idea was like when I finished, I just wanted to hop into like different forms of fitness and like find out what I liked. For me, I remember when Dwight launched his business, I was at the, no, it wasn't at the launch. I'm sorry, I lied. He just had an event. He had a fitness event, but there were some people who came called the Kegel Club, and they had like these little skater shoes. Yeah. But they had like springs on the bottom of them.
Oh, I've seen these. I know. Yeah, because they're supposed to help with your all this back stuff.
Yeah.
And keep you in forward motion.
All I know is I was super nervous about it because I was like, there's no way it's going to be able to hold my weight. Like, it's crazy how your mind still will play that game with you even after you've lost weight. But I was like, yeah, it's probably not going to be the move for me. But it ended up being really fun. And once I caught the hang of it and was able, like, it was cool. But that's kind of, for me, what I always wanted to do is just expose people to different forms of fitness and show them it could be fun and it doesn't have to look like you're working out at all. That's kind of how majority of y'all even know me on my Facebook or on my Instagram page, and from Facebook is from Dancing with Dance Your Pounds Off, because that was my release. That was my connection to staying fit. I was told when I left to find something that I enjoyed doing and really get involved in it.
Do it.
And so when I took my first Dance Your Pounds Off class, like I was like, oh my gosh, I love this. Like I have to be here. I have to be here. Yeah. I'm also a high energy person. And it's literally in everything that I do. What did you say? Oh, for the people. I don't know. Like I just want to have a good time in everything that I do. And when I walk into a room, my goal is to make sure that I light it up, because it's so much negativity going on in the world, and it's not. I don't think it's purposeful. It's just, it is what it is.
Yes, the energy that's...
You're going to deal with good and bad energies all the time. And sometimes when those negative energies hit us, they can hit us hard and hold us down. And that was even stuff that I struggled with after I came home. And another way in which even I became an instructor for Dance Your Pounds Off was a tragic little moment that took place in my life that I needed to get through. And instead of running to food as my comfort, I decided to run to fitness as my comfort and dig my feet in even more.
That's one of those big lessons I think you have to conquer in extreme weight loss. Is learning to change your comforts, what makes you feel better. Food, instead of running to food, you go to fitness, and you just got to swap it out. You have to swap that out.
Yeah. It was really important for me to do that, and so. From that, I gained so much confidence, and I've started my own dance class. Everybody keeps commenting, asking if it's booty twerking class. Though that's what it looks like. No,
but
it's
you could
not.
come through in ballet.
But you could
if you
definitely
want.
come through and bounce that
I'm talking about ballet. Hit him with the twirl.
I was like, bounce that It's like a slide down.
A slight dip.
It's a slide down. But really, no. Come, have fun. I call it Sunday Fun Day. Again, something else from the start of my journey. That was the day we weighed in.
Yeah.
A lot of people ask me how I'm so comfortable and confident when I take my shirt off and dancing and working out with my sports bra on. And honestly, like, the other reason why I don't like scales, we had to weigh every Sunday, okay? And we weighed in front of everybody. So it didn't matter if you were male or female. It didn't matter. And they were filming us. So, you just kind of have to desensitize and detach yourself from what the rest of the world could possibly be thinking about you, or what the person next to you who you can't see in their brain. They may be looking at you like, I'm glad my stomach don't look like hers, girl.
Right, and I used to do that too, like think about what they were thinking about. How would I know? You know, that was the game I played, like, oh, they're looking at me, they're thinking this. Yeah, you gotta get over that. Get over it.
No, you have to become comfortable with yourself. And there are things that you experience along your journey that will force you into that comfort zone. Because if you don't, then you're probably not gonna stay committed. If you don't change it.
Yeah.
So one thing I love about both of us having gone on that journey, even though you reached out to me before and we weren't able to make it happen, here we are.
Mind you, we've known each other for ever. We were the cute big girls.
We was the cute big girls back in high school that they used to be like, is y'all some kin?
Oh, wait, no. Y'all got pretty faces. Don't try that shit.
Your hair pretty too.
Y'all twins.
Y'all got good skin. Y'all didn't never go past the neck though.
Yeah,
okay,
no.
It was always hair, face, and fucking skin. Now they be like, that ass poking. I be like, you see it.
Extreme. I want to show y'all, but it's gonna be.
It's growing and it's about to be shown.
Yes, it's gonna be.
She said it's gonna be a grand reveal. It's gonna be fun.
But no, definitely.
Yeah, so what I was saying was that it was super awesome to be able to link back up with you when I saw these plus size women just getting busy, getting active on social media. I was like, I gotta be in that space. I knew that I saw it on your page, so I hit her up and I was like, I gotta be there. What's it called? And she said, it's Big Girls Move, bitch. And so I said, I'm coming.
Bitch.
Yeah, she was like, it's Big Girls Move, bitch. Like, it's Britney, bitch.
Right? And I had started following several people because of their transformation. And one of them was Larry. We used to call him Big Larry, but...
Big Larry.
He ain't big no more. I mean, he tall, but
he tall, but he ain't big no more.
And that's who I saw Ted on. I saw him on Big Larry's page and was like, I got to do that. That 200 pound. You have to be 200 pounds. Usually it's a minimum. Like,
yes.
You're over this. No? You want me over this way? Oh, yes. I'm
Sign
here.
me up.
I'm here. And got there and was in love. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to be there. That's just what it was. And then that's when you came through.
Yep.
Like,
Ted talk a lot of shit, but he's cool and he's
shit.
legit. Like, he's cool and he's legit, but he do talk a lot of shit, and it's okay. It's okay. He's like that cousin that be annoying you at the family functions, but you love him.
Yeah, because he's not going to let nobody fuck with you.
He's not going to let nobody else talk about you.
But he going to talk shit about you.
he gonna be the one and the only. Okay? So that's something that I love about him.
Yeah. Kegel time. Do you make noises when you Kegel?
I just did because I went into it kind of aggressively.
We're doing 10 and up and down and up and down. I'm peeking. Okay.
Okay, so as we were saying, you guys make sure that you follow Big Girls Move. That's Big Girls with a Z.
Yes.
And Body by Ted.
Body by Ted. Fit in Wonderland. I haven't even shouted myself out yet.
You didn't.
Fit in Wonderland. Okay, so I'm Alex in Wonderland, but my fitness page is Fit in Wonderland. I do my thing over there, and if you're lucky enough, I might let you follow me on Alex in Wonderland.
She's spicy, y'all. Just saying.
Ooh.
The beautiful thing about
and 2 dope girls in the gym. Follow that.
Oh yeah. Definitely call on me. Call me, girl. What if there was like a whole new social media setup and it was like If you
Are we
instead
giving
of
away ideas?
following me, you calling me.
No, because then people would just be in your FaceTime like that. That's no.
They doing it already with the
Yeah.
Facebook apps anyway.
Yeah, that's
Doing the most.
I disagree.
Which the crazy thing about that, talking about social media,
Oh.
people sliding in your DMs,
when they
people
see you
trying
getting
to holler at you.
When they see you getting fine as fuck, you a whole new individual. Like,
I'm like, where this girl come from? Holla, wait a minute, let me put my dick up in it. Like, wait a minute, no, you can't, sir.
Not for you.
I was this same dope girl before I lost
right.
these pounds.
Yeah, someone might Jones your ass. Back then you didn't want me.
Now I'm hot, they all on me.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is that leads me to my next topic, which is sex after weight loss.
Sex after weight loss.
Sex after weight loss. All right. Here's the thing about sex after weight loss. All right.
It's like losing your virginity again.
All over again. That's exactly what it feels like. Like, I remember, and I'm not gonna lie, like, you know, I believe before I lost weight, I didn't think that I was sexy at all. What I thought was, this big bitch can throw this ass.
Yeah.
So it don't matter. Like, it don't matter.
Yeah.
If he get up behind it, he gonna find it. You feel me?
See, I'm sexy. I've always, in my head, that's what I know.
Yeah.
But I felt like no one else knew it. Like, damn, they don't see it, but I know it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Yeah,
I came into that later.
Mm-hmm.
Because originally it was just, I mean, he'll find out when he get behind this thing, how it move, you feel me? But when I got a little bit more confident, I'll say that was early 20s.
Mm-hmm.
By mid to late 20s, your girl was like, she cute.
Yeah.
You couldn't tell me nothing.
Because I was, tomboy, fat, funny friend. Yeah,
Fat, funny friend.
But I was always cute with it. But I just
I
felt
would
like
never
y'all
say
didn't know.
duff. Like that, I was never the dumb, ugly fat friend.
No.
Never the dumb, ugly fat friend, but
No.
definitely the fat friend.
I felt like being fat made it where I couldn't be dumb. I already got this major thing that presents itself before I do. I cannot give you dumb. I cannot give you ugly. I can't give you anything
I'm already
negative.
fat.
Yeah. Like, and that's what you're
I
looking
couldn't
at
stink.
first.
Like, oh my gosh,
no.
I used to be so worried about being funky.
Yeah.
We done strayed from the topic, girl.
Yeah,
The
we
topic
did.
was sex after weight loss. All right, we look. We got topics for days for y'all. Don't worry about it.
Random on randoms. Random sidebar on random sidebar on random.
It's the
sidebar.
white in us.
But
No, in real life, sex after weight loss is not easy. Like I was saying before, I knew what was inside, kind of like what you were saying, but at the same time, I didn't know how to harness it.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't something that I could just draw on.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I used to look at other females and be like, oh my gosh, like, how do they just be at the bar and they just start talking to guys and guys buy them drinks, and next thing you know, they got numbers, and next thing you know, they going on dates, and I'm like,
the Disney life.
damn, like, how y'all doing this? I would go to the club with my friends and we'd be dancing. A dude would try and talk to me. I'd be like, back up, buddy. I don't know nothing about this life. And I used to run from it because I was nervous.
I never trusted it. And I'll tell you a story.
Yeah, me
why.
neither.
A real quick
I'll
story.
tell you.
When I was in preschool, the cutest guy in preschool, all of a sudden one day he was after me. He wanted to kiss me. Rewind. I never